Welcome to Shom Machshava on the Daf. Shir sponsor Lunish Basar Yaakov Shalom Leah Basitzchok. We're holding Bava Basra Daf Pehei. The Gemara Amud Beis brings a rayo from Meseches Gittin regarding an isha who accepts a get. Do you see from here the kelo shel koine b'rishus moicher kona? That if you have a kalim of the buyer in the rishus of the seller, it's koine. We see it by a isha. Says the Gemara, don't bring a raya from there. And the Gemara says, why not? Because there's several different reasons why we explain in Gittin why it's different. And the Gemara uses the following expression. They hit it 100 hits with the Ukla. The Rashbam explains the Ukla is a small mishkal, it's a small weight. And they hit it with that small weight with 100 times, meaning they did many different answers, small answers, to explain why by Gittin the Isha is koine the get. The mashmos comes out from this Rashbam, a little bit to this Gemara. It sounds of shots like this. Every one of the answers that you bring Gittin is a little bit of a doichak. It does sound like there is a rayo over here. Pashup shot is there is a rayo. The kelev shel koine b'rishus moicher kana. But when I have so many small different ways to explain it, they add up to tell me this is not the mahalach over there. We find a similar idea, a similar concept from a different place. The Gemara and Chagigo and Daf Gimel Amud Beis brings that a person who has three different simonim of being a shaiteh, that shows that he's a shaiteh. And the Gemara explains why not one of them is enough. Because each one you can give an excuse. Gemara there brings someone sleeps in Beis HaKvaros in the night. It could be as a reason he wants to have ruach tumo. He goes out alone in the street because he has some kind of a hirurim. He's tearing his clothing because he's a Baal Machshavas. But if he did all three different things, so then you say that he's for sure a shaiteh. I think more says this because it's like a shar mud who's nagach three different animals. So as Yadu in the name of Rav Chaim Brisker, they explain that if you could come and explain things with one answer, then another answer, then another answer. But if I have one answer that can answer all three, even though it's not maybe muchach from each one, that is good enough to come and tell me that most probably the reason is that one answer and not the several small answers. Meaning I tried to get a mahalach that fits everybody and not one that fits according to this and according to that. L'chura, it's similar over here. Each one of the answers of the Gemara, you could maybe say it's a doichak. It's not a great answer, you can be doichet. But if I have several mandarma, each one is coming and chipping away with mea uchli, 100 little hits. 100 little hits give me a mahalach. This is probably not the pshat there in the Mishnah. Each one comes in his own angle to come and take it away a little bit. So even though each one of those is not enough, but together they come to tell me that this is the svara in this Gemara. 100 uchli be'uchlo, small mishkal. Alone is not enough, but if I do so many, so the tipa letipa mitzarefes, all these little drops join together to be one big mahalach, and here in our Gemara to tell us that we don't have a raya from there, that kelev shel koine b'rishus moicher kana. I'll just add to that another thing, another nekudo, which is different but combines to this idea as well. And this is what my father Shlita told me that the Ramoy Shapir Zatzal explained to him. When you learn Maharal, many times you see that the Maharal speaks about a nekudo, and he repeats himself 4 or 5 different times to come and explain the nekudo. And the shayla is why? What pshat? So explain Ramoy Shapir is like this. The Maharal, everything he says is based on Soida Satayu. It's all based on Kabbalah, it's all based on Yonim Amukimoid. And to come and say the thing itself, that the Maharal was very master. He did not speak about Kabbalah. He barely mentions the Zohar in this farm. He explains things al pi machshava, al pi ways that people can understand with their das. But when you're not speaking about the thing itself, so how can you come and describe something if I'm not talking about the thing itself? Dugma be'alma. If someone wants to speak about a table, but he cannot describe the table itself, so what should he do? So he's going to start saying, there's 4 legs, there is a platform on top, it has a hole, you can sit next to it, you're going to describe so many different things, but you're not going to say the thing itself. That's how the Maharal many times explains a concept. This is a similar idea to what we're learning. Sometimes the thing itself you don't get to, but through many nekudas all around it, I'm able to get to the nekuda itself. And that seems to be what the Gemara is telling us over here. Anyone who wants to join the Shom Machshava email list or what's go, please email shommachshava@gmail.com.